Hello guys, it's Pep from Pep here, and today we are here with one of the most powerful deck that I have ever created, and this might be one of the best way to play the invocation engine, so with Aleister the Invoker and so on, and I've combined them, of course the engine and all the fusion monsters with one of the most powerful monster we have right now in Duel Links, and it is Cavalry. But before jumping right into the decklist, guys, just a quick reminder, if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe, I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's see how the decklist shows up. So, this is the decklist, of course. We have Destiny Draw. For all who do not know what it does, it's pretty easy. Once you lose 2,000 life points, you get to choose, you get to draw whatever card you want from your deck. And of course, if you play Destiny Draw, what's a better way to trigger Destiny Draw with a couple of hand traps like Sphere Kuribos and Karakuri. So, guys, I like to play the Kuribos. I only play one Karakuri because I wanted to play also Magalanica, and you can definitely, if you have a third Kuribo, play the third Kuribo instead of the Karakuri, and maybe replace the magicalized fusion with a concentrating current, depending on the situation. Of course, I'm talking about a competitive tournament, so keep in mind that. But let's see the deck list. So the main combo of the deck, of course, is Blazeman. Blazeman on summon, on normal summon, in the truth also on a special summon, but on summon Blazeman will look for a polymerization right here. And then if you have one of the 3 King of Swamp, or as well as the Earth Exiled Fusion, you are ready to go for the first turn Cavalry. Why Cavalry is so damn good? Because it can just negate, by discarding one card, you can negate everything that targets on the field. So, effect monster, trap card, spell card, everything. So, it's amazing, especially in a meta where we have a lot of cards that target, like Karma Cut, like Regeki Break, like Finish Chain, and so on. So, definitely Cavalry, it's overpowered right now. Of course, then we have 3 Aleister the Invoker with the 2 invocation, so that's fine for that. And we have Fusion Reserve just to make sure that we can actually add Aleister. And not only for that, guys, because of the fact that we play Blazeman and Polymerization, actually Fusion Reserve has another useful effect. When you use Fusion Reserve and you have a polymerization in the graveyard, you can actually also take back that polymerization to the hand. So this means you have another card, to perform a Fusion Summon, but most of all, Fusion Reserve is optimal when you have a Cavalry on the field, because this means that you actually will benefit from a +2 from a single card. So you have +2 card in your hand, and this means more fuel for your Cavalry, and of course you can negate one more card. That's insane. And of course, another spicy thing is that Blazeman is fire, so it's perfect for our Aleister, so because it let us have access to Purgatrio. And why we play Exiled Fusion instead, for example, of the the dark one? Okay, we play the Earth because we want to have access to Magalanica, and actually you're never gonna use the effect of the dark Exiled Fusion, that's on the field, and you tribute both Hair and Blazeman to go for a dark cover without polymerization. That is not gonna happen a lot, so better to play an Exiled Fusion that counts as a substitute material, but when it's in the graveyard, you can use it with invocation to go for a Magalanica. That's actually a pretty tough monster to deal with, trust me. And then the last card is a Magicalized Fusion. I put only one card of this because it's actually perfect for a Destiny Draw. So imagine that you have already a Blazeman and one of the substitute material in your graveyard, and you need a way to bring out a second or maybe the first Cavalry. How can you do it? just with the magicalized fusion, so no requirement at all, just the both the monsters in the graveyard and you're good to go. So that's why I like to play only one card, because it can be a perfect target for your destiny draw. So guys, I hope all the explanation are clear, or the combos are clear, but they will be clear, of course, even more clear after you see the replays. Don't miss that, don't miss those, cause there will be a lot of crazy gameplay and a crazy of fusion summon back to back 3 monsters, 3 big boss in one turn. You will be really surprised. Let's jump right into the replays. Here we go, guys. First duel against Aleister Phoenix. So there we go. We have not as a good hand because we actually cannot go into any of our fusion monsters. So it's against an hero deck, top tier heroes. So I actually made a video on that. Check it out. Just a couple of weeks, days ago. It's without Stratos, so kinda cheaper, of course. So let's see what we can do right here. So it starts with an adoration and then ends the turn with a set card. So we actually go into a bad draw because invocation is useless right now at the moment. But we have fusion reserve and we need to, you know, endure this duel with only one sphere Kuribo. It goes in with a actually Anki, and I needed to, you know, sphere Kuribo the Anki, because otherwise you will have had the chance to add another mask change. So there you go. In the end phase I have my fusion reserve ready, so that right now before drawing I'm chilling, because I can go into a Cactus. I have my King of the Swamp in the graveyard that is a water type monster, so I'm chilling. I have my Cactus. I can sit on my 2900 defense, but I top decked into a hero Blazeman, so that's the power of playing polymerization. You can go actually in how many fusion in one turn. Just see. First one, polymerization, Purgatrio. Second one, second fusion, invocation, banishing the Aleister and the Blazeman to go for the second Purgatrio, but it's not over. There you go, Aleister coming back to end, effect to boost, so I have it in the graveyard. Invocation once again, banishing the King of the Swamp and Cactus. One turn, 3 amazing fusion monster. It just kept because he cannot do anything. Second duel, Esparova, guys, you can see this deck is amazing in terms of power. So actually there you go, another bad hand we can say, but he's just started with a set card, so I'm chilling. Right now, guys, keep in mind I could have gone for a Cactus because I had polymerization already. So polymerization, one King of the Swamp can count as an Aleister and the other one just as a water type monster. So actually I had the chance to go for a Cactus to sit on my Cactus and maybe, you know, add with the Aleister with the fusion reserve next turn, but you know I decided not to go to, because is, you know, just a set card. He actually gave me the impression he was not so aggressive as a player. In fact, he just had his turn and I decided to go in reserve, adding the Aleister. So I'm chilling right now. Draw a sphere Kuribo, actually useless, but I can go into my first fusion. Of course, Cactus is common. Invocation, banishing the stuff. Of course, getting back the Aleister to my hand with invocation effect, and I'm chilling. Let's swing in, and is a Valkyria deck, so kinda interesting. Shekste actually is gonna activate the effect, Sigrun also, and there you go, full field of monsters, and 6 effect to send to the graveyard an invocation and a fusion reserve. I'm chilling, I cannot do anything with the bad draw, and then with the effect of Shekste, he mills Blazeman, actually the worst meal he could have had, because now I have access to Cactus. But first, polymerization from my hand. There you go, Cavalry, and then Aleister adding the invocation left in the deck. Invocation for the Purgatrio. There you go. How can you resist to this? Oh my worthy. Aleister back to hand. I'm about to hand a duel, but if I'm not wrong, he goes with another special summon, kicking in for the finish, but he has actually a sphere Kuribo, and then he's chilling because he have Herda, and Herda just lower my monster's attack by 1000. So actually pretty good move. You also trigger this skill to go for a Jinzo. I did understand why actually, because I do not play traps at all except for Fusion Reserve, but maybe of course he does not know. Legionnaires effect, Power of Guardians, these actually seem really a bad spot for me. But in the truth it's not, cause Magicalized Fusion is here, second cavalry. I have top decked an Aleister and I do not need anything else. Boosting my dog cavalry for the finish. There you go. Easy win. There you go, rank up duel right now for me. It was a rank up duel bonds. So let's see, we have a Blazeman, we need the substitute material to go in a first turn. Dog cavalry. Turns out he's playing of course Karakuri deck, so full combo. There you go, Bure, special summon another monster. It's the Ninishi, so Ninishi, additional normal summon. There you go, Samurai Destroyer first turn, and a couple of set. So I top deck into an Aleister actually, but anyway, this, you know, in that situation either a substitute material or an Aleister will be a top deck, so it was really easy, you know, to call it that a top deck. So Aleister is here, Purgatrio, there you go. First Purgatrio, then Invocation second. Decided not to go for a Purgatrio but for a Magallanica, because, you know, I was afraid of something like Floodgate or Canadia, so if this big boy gets floodgated or just, you know, set, I'm chilling, because he has 3300 defense. So I'm just kicking him, boosting before the attack with the Samurai Destroyer that negates the effect, and I was right, double Canadia setting both, but I'm chilling not only because I have a Sphere Kuribo in my hand, but because I have Magallanica, so I'm really chilling. So Destroy kicking in, and then end phase adding another Aleister, so I'm really chilling right now. And with the Fusion Reserve, as I told you before guys, there you go, I have more draw power thanks to adding another polymerization. There you go, there's actually nothing he can do. My Aleister is here, another Purgatrio is about to come, and right now what happens there is that he's about to scoop. So flipping up my Magallanica, just have to kick in with all the stuff, he cannot do anything. What happens there is an easy win. Fourth duel, Seragaiba from DSOD Dark Dimension. So let's see. Ultimate Dragon skill. So Solar Recharge is actually a million blue eyes, and he actually has all the, you know, the spell cards to do that. So first turn Lumina with the Raiden and Synchro Summon into first turn Fortune Lady Hybrid. That's actually pretty bad to deal with, because, you know guys, this little girl right here does not target, so my Dark Cavalry cannot stop her. But I actually have the perfect hand, and you will see why. I also top decked another Polymerization, that was actually the only card I needed. So first one, Polymerization, Dark Cavalry. Then I have the chance to go both for a Magallanica and a Purgatrio. And you know, I need actually right here a Magallanica, because I need to finish him in this turn. And that's how you're gonna do it. So, Aleister back to hand, I have a potential 4k attack with a piercing damage of 500. That's really so good to see ya, Magallanica. There you go, Blair Fenningham with LP Boost Alpha. So, actually, first turn, as you can see, first turn cavalry is here, and this is a Shiranui deck. So, Square Saga first turn, and he boosts up and draw and discard. Spectre's Ball in the grave, so he's really chilling, but I really have an amazing hand. It's so easy with this deck, guys, to have amazing hands. There you go, first turn cavalry, but it's not over. Boosting up with Aleister so that I have in the graveyard him, and so that with invocation I can just banish it. There you go, he just scoops up because I was already going to banish his Spectre's Ward. There you go, Purgatrio plus the cavalry first turn. There you go guys, lashed but not leashed. Again, another hand, first turn. In the truth, guys, this hand is first turn double cavalry. If you wanna be, more accurate in describing the hand, because we can just go for a magicalized fusion. Of course, I decided not to, because I wanted to have more fuel for my duck cavalry for the negation part. So it's a milling deck, Raiden, and he has my actually my same engine, magicalized fusion, and he goes for the duck cavalry too. But I'm chilling right now, Blazeman with the second cavalry. But keep in mind, guys, now you have to think about it. Because of the fact I have my magicalized fusion that can only bring out my second cavalry, what I have to do with my polymerization is not to go with the cavalry, but actually with the Purgatrio, and I can go for the Purgatrio even if I do not have Aleister, because my King of the Swamp can count as an Aleister. There you go. So Purgatrio is here, then and only then magicalized fusion for a second duck cavalry. Look at this, my boy, double cavalry Purgatrio. What else, guys? What else? Just exact for the lethal. So that's all, guys. I hope you enjoyed all the explanation and all the commentary on duels. Feel free to ask me wherever you want in the comment section down below. Keep in mind, of course, guys, this is a King of Games deck. I actually made King of Games with this. And that's all. Thanks for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.